So, The Art of War by Sun Tzu. Let's go for chapter 6. So, chapter 6, The Weak and the Strong. Master Sun says, "He who is first to the field of battle has the luxury of waiting for his enemy. He who is late to the field of battle must rush to either fight or dig in. And so the skilled warrior decides for his foe and does not permit his foe to decide for him. He may summon the enemy to him by offering a lure. He may push his enemy back by causing him harm. If an enemy is resting, he may force him to labor. If sated, he can cause him hunger. If at rest, he can force him to move." Appear where your foe must hurry to meet you. Move swiftly to where you are least expected. You may march 1,000 miles without tiring by marching through places that are unoccupied. An attack that is certain to succeed is an attack against an undefended site. A defense that is sure to repel is from an invulnerable site. And so the skilled attacker leaves his enemy unsure of what needs to be defended. The skilled defender leaves his enemy unsure of what needs to be attacked. Subtle beyond subtle, let nothing be seen by observers. Divine beyond divine, let nothing be heard by listeners. By this means, may you control your enemy's fate. Advance without delay by rushing towards the weak point. Retreat without pursuit by moving too fast to be caught. And so, when we desire to fight, even though our enemy is behind a high rampart or deep ditch, he cannot help but engage, because we have attacked the place where he must send help. When we do not desire to fight, although a line drawn on the ground is our only defense, the enemy will not engage us, because we have lured him away. And so the foe's disposition is known, and ours is not. While we are united, he is divided. United, we act as one. Divided, he acts in tenths. And our whole force attacks a single point, our multitude against his reduced force. Where a multitude may strike against a few, I say that this is the place to engage, where he is compromised. We seek to fight in places that are unforeseen. Not knowing our plans, the enemy must make ready in many places. And while he makes many preparations, we seek to engage where he is at his weakest. And so a ready front weakens the rear. A ready rear weakens the front. A ready left flank weakens the right. A ready right flank weakens the left. And if he tries to defend everywhere, he will be weak everywhere. The few must make ready for attack. The many make others to make ready for them. And so, he who knows the time and place of battle can march 1,000 miles and fight. He who does not know the time and place of battle has a left flank that cannot aid the right, and a right flank that cannot aid the left, a front that cannot aid the rear, and a rear that cannot aid the front, be it many tens of miles away or only one. If we look at the men of Yu, their army seemed to be great, but that would not help them win. And so we said that we could bring victory, for although an enemy may be many, he can be rendered powerless. And so we scheme to see the rights and wrongs in his evaluations. We provoke to know which of his principles are firm or mobile. We compare to know the good or bad conditions in his land. We observe to know which of his positions are overly fortified or undermanned. And so army deployments are at their pinnacle when they appear formless. Without form, not even an embedded spy can observe you. Not even a wise man could plot a countermove. Obvious deployment is an error that can wrest victory from the multitude, although the multitude will not understand why. Men know that I win through tactics, but they do not know how it may be so. In battle, Victories do not repeat themselves. Adjust your tactics all the time. An army formation is like water. As water rushes from the heights to the lowest depths, an army wins by avoiding the strong and targeting the weak. As water is made by terrain to flow in certain ways, so an army must flow with the enemy's situation. And so, an army does not gain momentum by using the same formations. He who can adapt with the army's variations will seize victory and be spoken of as a god. And so, among the 5 elements, no one is dominant. Among the 4 seasons, none is ever present. Days can be short and long. The moon waxes and wanes.